Na digital blessing. High tech, they rise, no stressing. Money boy on the beat. I see numbers on my screen. Green candles make me lean. My people, them, they win. High tech, they flow like stream. Enough, we go down. Now only we know. All my people gather round. Make we show them how we grow. High tech, that juju money. Juju money. Price, they rise infinitely. My God, that shows this blessing. Digital money, no go.
All right. Hopefully everything is working fine. I think we can start. It's a little bit late where I'm at. Very late. It's actually almost 5 a.m. and I haven't gone to sleep yet. So don't judge me if I say something stupid. it can happen. But anyway, my name is Hightech, of course. I'm the creator of Hightech meme coin, my own meme coin. This is the mint address of it. It's a Solana meme coin. And of course, I highly encourage you to get yourself a little bit, even if it's like a small fraction of it, $1 worth or something. Why? Because I keep advertising it here, and I will keep advertising it through my all social media forever. So who knows? Maybe it has some value, eh? Okay, so let's go to my main screen and let's take a look what we are. Then I must turn on the recording. If you guys have any questions, of course, ask them in the live chat. From time to time, I will be taking a look at it. Hopefully the sound is working fine. You know what, maybe before I proceed, allow me to quickly check it, because it would be very, very sad if I talk here for 1 hour and then later find out that the sound was actually not working. Let me see it quickly. The sound is working. Yeah, it is. Okay, it is. Now now it's confirmed. Now it's official. Now it's official. It's 100% official. So yeah, guys. Yesterday, as you see, Monday closed green. But today, as we have Tuesday, as we are entering Tuesday, bad things start to happen. Because we are dumping a little bit. But to be honest, I would not be very worried. I would not be very worried with this. I think what we are witnessing here is literally the same we've been witnessing for last weeks. So just the price action noise. You know, this is a highly volatile market. Plus minus 5% moves are nothing special here. 10% range, trading range actually is nothing special, even for Bitcoin. So the mother of all cryptocurrencies, the least volatile cryptocurrency, still plus minus 5%, 10% range. Yeah, I'm starting. I'm starting. It's but remember, it's 5 a.m. in my time zone, and I haven't gone to sleep in 24 hours, so it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Hopefully, I will make you laugh at some point, unwillingly, of course. Okay, so how do they get rolled out? Do you have any chances for a positive Tuesday? I think we do. Why? Because yesterday we did not trade. Apparently we did not trade yesterday. Oh, sorry, today. Yeah, yesterday. I mean, for some people it's still today. I'm talking about Monday, of course. On Monday we did not trade. I mean, to me Monday was 5 hours ago, so understand my standpoint. And I think it gives some chances that, you know, this week will be a little bit more positive. Why? Because as I remember, And I don't know, maybe I remember it wrong, but I believe, because again, it's 5 a.m. where I'm at. But to my belief, Mondays, historically speaking, in the stock market, I mean, if something bad was happening, it was happening on Monday. I mean, of course, there was a couple of bad Fridays too, but I think predominantly Mondays are the baddies, are the bad ones, right? And so we just skipped one. We literally skipped the entire Monday with zero trading whatsoever, and went directly to Tuesday, right? So I think that alone on its own is going to inject a little bit of positivity into this trading week. That is first. Second, the working week is going to be shorter, because it's going to be 4 working days instead of 5 working days. So again, more people will be more positive, with better, much more positive mindset, and I think that will translate to better performance of the stock market, because people, when they're well rested after 3 days off, it's much easier for for a good humor, for a little bit more of positivity, and yeah. I think psychologically speaking, it it makes sense. It makes sense, and it carries some weight, and we are going to see it. We are going to see it unfolding in upcoming days. If I'm right, we'll see. Am I right? Sorry. Am I right? We'll see, of course. I could be totally wrong on it. So far, even with this shape of daily candles, it's not really looking that bad. Not at all, because we still maintain this slope here, and we are in an uptrend on the daily. I remind you about this pattern here. That is a very common pattern, actually, for the uptrend to keep going up. So I mean, it is possible that we are facing another pattern that is also quite common, and you can easily find it all over the place, many places. But where is it on what time frame it's the easiest to point out? Actually, it's not as easy as I thought it would be when I first thought about it. Yeah, maybe here. Maybe on 6 hourly is going to be a little bit more clear. Let me go to 6 hourly candle. This is secret. No, this is daily. What is is unavailable? Okay. On free trading view plan is unavailable. Okay, because this is a free plan. I used to pay for TradingView for premium, but I got tired of it. Why I got tired of it? Because I saw very little difference in between the free plan and the paid one. Very little. I mean, for my needs, of course. For my needs, because those guys, those of you that watch me, or I don't know, had a couple of occasions to watch my previous live streams, you probably know that I have my own trading systems. Back in the day, long ago, I was using TradingView to calculate my trading algorithm, but it just wasn't doing the best job. It wasn't really calculating it right. Up until today, it does not calculate it entirely right, and it was failing. It was failing with execution from time to time, and of course, as you could guess, it was failing in the worst possible moment. So that is why I said, that's it. I'm writing my own system. I do programming since 2010, so I had that capability to do it on my own, and I did the homework. I wrote it, and from that time I didn't really need the premium version at all. And later, I did an experiment. I did not extend the premium for some time, and I wanted to check if I'm going to see any difference, and I did not notice any. So until now, to be honest, until now, from the things I wanted to use, and it's been like, I think it's been like 2 years already. In last 2 years, for last 2 years, until now, I have not seen a thing that I was missing on free plan, and here we are. I just stumbled upon it, 6 hourly, unavailable. Congratulations to TradingView that you know, they managed to catch me there, to get me there. Of course, I'm laughing. I'm joking. It's because it's 5 a.m. where I'm at, so you must forgive me, guys. You must also forgive me. I ask for a lot of forgiveness today. You must forgive me that I probably sound very slow. Usually I sound very slow. I mean, that's just my quality. Especially when I speak a foreign language, then I'm extra slow. But at 5 a.m. helps me. It definitely improves. You know, yeah. It greatly improves how slow I express myself. If somebody likes, you know, slow speed of talking, then I must be delighted right now. You know, you don't have to go to YouTube settings and click anything. It's just by default. Okay, but here on 12 hours candle, we can actually have a little bit of a glimpse of what I'm thinking about, because whenever you have, you know, this type of formation, again, usually in an uptrend too, and then you have something like this that we are trying to continue, but slowly this thing, it loses steam and starts to roll over. Usually we are going to go lower than this low. It does not mean, you know, the party is over, everybody should be going home. No, not at all. But in this context that we have here on the screen, if that's the case, then we would go lower than this low here, this local low. Are we going to go lower? Myself, I don't think so. Why? Because we skipped Monday. We skipped Monday. Monday is the worst day of the week for those that work 9 to 5. We all know that. I used to work 9 to 5 for a big part of my short life, because I'm still young. I'm still very young. I'm in my low 40s, so I consider myself young. I consider myself young. Why? Because my physical performance is literally same as when I was in my low 20s. So that's why. Until it fades, until my let's say physicality fades, well, I will have to call myself young. And what is more surprising is that I don't even take supplements. I don't even take vitamins or anything. I just eat once a day, and try to, you know, work out as often as possible. I mean, like, just one time a day, once a day, as many times during the week as possible. But it's not like it's 7 days. Usually, on average, I think I manage to work out 3 times a week, which is not much. It's because sometimes I have like, you know, 7 days in a row. That's perfect. 6 days in a row, 7 days, and then I skip a few days because something comes up and it just keeps me busy. So yeah, here a little bit of an off topic. So as you see, guys, as you see this pattern, and let's switch to a little bit smaller time frame. Let's get that 15 minutes, because here the resolution is going to be much better. Actually, here we have also somewhat instance of it. So this one a little bit, and here you see it was rolling over and it took out that low, and then we we went quite low here. On many time frames, you can spot the same type of formation. So maybe, just maybe, this is what we are dealing with. I would definitely not bet even my pinky finger on it. Definitely not. Why? Because we just skipped Monday. Mainly because we just skipped Monday. I think that has the magic of that thing happening cannot be underestimated under any circumstances. And I say it half jokingly, of course. If you did not realize, if you have not realized it, but aside from that, we are in overall uptrend, quite a strong one, and fundamentally speaking, I think we are also in a good place because those strategy Bitcoin reserves are popping up like shrooms after rain. So this state approves, that state approves, and that gives a very positive vibe. And on top of that, some, I don't know, group or company of Donald Trump is searching for money to invest in Bitcoin, searching for investors, for capital to invest in Bitcoin. So yeah, I think we do not really have many reasons to be bearish on this market right now. Especially that I keep pointing it out, of course. By the way, if you guys are watching it live and have any questions, then feel free, ask them. I will try to respond to the best of my abilities. If not, I will just try to throw a couple of jokes about it. I maybe even laugh a little bit at you. No, of course not. Of course not. Of course not. Don't be afraid. Okay. Well, that's wonderful because I took my phone just a second ago. I took my phone. It's 5 a.m. I remind you. Where I'm at, it's 5 a.m. I took my phone to check something on it just for the sake of what I'm going to talk about, and I completely right now it went poof, poof, and it's gone. I got no idea why I actually took my phone in my hand. Yeah, whatever. Let's move on. So maybe later it will come back to me why I actually have done. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I see there is 4 people watching on X. So like I said, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. It should be, at least in theory, it should be visible here in this section. And it will definitely make this live stream much more entertaining. I know it's very entertaining, but by now, but it can become even more entertaining. I'm having a blast. If you want to ask. Okay. So as you see, the crypto fear and greed index is at 68. Yesterday it was at 69, so it was higher. The greed was higher. Today it's actually it was yesterday, almost today, because it comes from, it was accounted 2 hours ago, 2 hours 15 minutes ago. So it's almost like from today. It's low. I mean, come on, we just scored an all-time high on Bitcoin, and we are at 68. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? there is this saying that bull market ends in euphoria. Where is that euphoria? Like who is popping the champagne? Aside from few Bitcoin maxis here and there, and that's it. That you cannot even hear them. Even Bitcoin maxis are not even celebrating. I mean, this is how high the sentiment is. So sorry, but in these conditions, I cannot believe that we are about to see a major correction from here. That is not happening. That is not going to happen, in my opinion, of course. But remember, me myself, I do not trade based or on what I think I see here or there, or on this, indicator, on any other indicator. I have my own systems that trade for me, and that's a huge there's a huge difference in between me and my um, I don't know, competitors, should I call them like that? I mean, other crypto influencers that they'll tell you this is not financial advice, blah blah blah. They will be buying bags of something later. They will be advertising it to you. Me, I'm not going to do that. Why? Because I don't have to. Because it doesn't matter what is going to happen in the market. If you are if you are going down, that's opportunity. If you are going up, it means I'm making profit. So that's the difference. In case of those guys, they just want to dump on you. And why it matters? Well, because I will be reinvesting that money that I make profit, and I mean that capital I make profit from, into my own meme coin. Right now, I do it like very, very, very slowly. Why? Because otherwise it would quickly become financially risky to me. So I do it in most safe manner possible. But if you want to know what I mean, where's my address? Where was it? Is it this one? Yes, this one. If if you select it and there is like buy, it's mine. It's mine. So as you see, I'm participating in this token's recovery, price recovery, of course, and I will keep doing that. Why? Because that is in my best interest. Why? Because I have OTC market for this coin. I have somewhat, sizable social media on the Polish side of the crypto market, and yeah, and if I want to sell OTC, I can sell it OTC. There is people that know me for a very long time. I mean, those communities are not very small. One counts like 4,000 people, for example. My Polish YouTube channel is watched by another 4,000 people, more or less. So there is definitely quite a few people that keep asking me when I'm going to sell OTC. Why? Because I made a rule that I do not sell OTC below all-time high. Until all-time high does not come back, I do not sell OTC. Why? Because I want to stimulate price recovery. So that is why, before market goes up, because that means I'm going to get profits, and then I will reinsert those profits here into this market. I think it's quite a smart idea to get yourself at least $1 worth of it. Of course, the ticker you can see on the screen, the mint address, well, you see it on the banner on the screen. And on top of that, if you watch it on YouTube, of course, you can go to the description section of the live stream, and you can even click into, the link on the link that will lead you to the liquidity pool of this meme coin. Liquidity pool I created on Radium, because that's where I created liquidity pool for it. And yeah, and you can get yourself a little bit of high tech there, because that's how you pronounce H173K is actually the way you say it's high tech. And that's it. Okay. Let's take a look at liquidation levels. Very, very low. 24 hours, $59 million. Literally nothing, absolutely nothing. And that even includes this mini dump that we just had. We just had here. Including that one, it's $60 million. So that's nothing. From here to here, how much was it? Yeah, like 2%, yeah. I thought it was more, to be honest. To be honest, I thought it was more. Why? Because we are on a zoom in, and it's super important to remember to switch to larger time frames, because when not much is going on, or same stuff keeps going on for quite a while, what people tend to do is they switch to smaller time frames, and then they forget that they switch to smaller time frames, and then when something like this happens, they think like, whoa, what the hell, what is this? And they lose the perspective. It's not even full 2%, right? So yeah, remember about it, because otherwise it will set traps for you. And yeah, I mean, yeah, the daily, as you see, is red so far, but we just started Tuesday, so that's why I would definitely not be panicking about it. And let's take a look at Hakenashi. Hakenashi is green, probably. Oh no, but it is very close to flip green. Very, very close to flip green. I think, much better setup for a rollover we had with after Sunday, right after Sunday. But I still said back then, I said I don't really think we are going to correct here. I think we keep going up, and as you see, Monday was well green, well green. And back then, I didn't even know we were not going to trade on Monday. If I knew that, well, that would be much easier, to recognize what is coming next, even though I identified it correctly. So no, drop the mic. Okay, let me take a look how the chat is going here. Remember, guys, if you have any questions, just write me. I'll try to respond to you. Remember, as well, remember it's 5 a.m. where I'm at, so I'm not as mentally agile as I was, I don't know, 5 hours ago, for example. I actually struggle a little bit, but yeah, duty is a duty. Yeah? I want to make this channel grow. As you probably can tell right now, this channel is still very early. I have got like 71 subscribers, so that's really nothing. On my Polish YouTube channel, I have like 10 times that, and like hardcore viewers that watch me every day. Even though like 730 subscribers is not that much, but with people that dedicated, that's a lot. And here this one is is still very tiny. So yeah, now I'm pushing it really hard. I want it to get actually even bigger. I want this channel to become bigger than my Polish one. So that's why, even though it's 5 a.m., I'm here. I'm right here, present, not skipping any day. Later, I will even make shorts from it, or actually, my AI will make shorts out of this live stream, and you'll be able to see them on the channel. Best moments will be picked up, and yeah, I will have to do like 2 or 3 clicks. So that's why I keep the right to say that I will do the shorts, even though like 99% of the job will be done by AI, but it is the AI I made, so that counts different. But yeah, coming back to what we have on the Bitcoin chart. Previously, when we had this series, can we even call 2 candles a series? No, I don't think we can call 2 candles a series. A couple of 2 red Hakenashi daily candles. That was giving us much greater probability of rolling over than what we have now, right? Because now those two red Hakenashi, 2 red daily Hakenashi candles have been followed by a green daily, and now we are just starting Tuesday so far with a red daily, but I think it's going to convert into a green one sometime later today. So it's looking good. It's looking really good. I mean, the wind is blowing north. if you think is anyhow different, I'm sorry, but you're wrong. But you are wrong, and you're probably either committed a bad mistake or you're in the midst of committing a bad mistake. Okay, let's take a look. Let's keep track of this live chat here. I don't want to disappoint anybody because one day somebody will come to this live stream and will write something in this live chat. And let me tell you, I know right now it sounds unbelievable, but that much I can guarantee you. One day there will be even a bunch of people writing here. Imagine. Same was on my Polish YouTube channel. At the beginning, there was literally nobody there, and now, boy oh boy, every day. But they're not spamming there. But at least they will say hi. Even although today nobody said hi. Okay. Yeah, today maybe is not the best day when it comes to my live streams. Okay. Anyway. Let's take a look at the weekly maybe. And the weekly is absolute fire. Literally absolute fire coming from the lower back. And I'm 100% sure it will continue to stay like that. Even though, I mean, the series of green Heikin Ashi candles that we're having right now is quite impressive. So statistically speaking, one should expect to get a red one. But I think that will be the trick of the market, because the job of the market is to trick as many market participants as possible. And I think how this time it's choosing to play us is by a long series of weekly Heikin Ashi candles, to be honest. Let's take a look at normal candles here. And normal candles, we are also, as you may remember, because I keep pointing it out for a few days already, that we already had the 7 weekly green weekly candles, and as you see right now we are starting this week with a red one. 7 is quite a long series. So it was one of the 2 longest series. The longest series was 8, which what I discovered yesterday. I thought it was 7, but apparently I was wrong. Yesterday I discovered it was actually 8. So the longest one was 8 weekly green candles in a row. Second longest was 7. So right now we are at second longest series, right? And so yes, so statistically speaking, the longer we get green weekly candles, the higher probability is behind getting a red weekly candle. But like I just mentioned, I think right now the trick of the market to fool everybody is to actually give us quite a long, probably a record long series of green weekly candles. So I think we are going to go beyond that, right? We're not going to equal the longest consecutive series of green weekly candles. I think we are going to go beyond that. And the reason for it is because we simply keep drawing larger structures on this market. Look how large this structure is already of this bull market in this cycle against what was going on here. Whereas the second one is definitely much more impressive, with both dimensions, the height and length. Not only the height, because height is obvious, but also length. Okay, so let's take a look at others chart. And here, same stuff. Right now we are having a red weekly. I think it's going to end up as a green weekly sometime later this week. And on top of it, I actually believe that this weekly is going to be a tall green weekly candle. Let me let me even say it. I think it's going to be same as tall as this one, or maybe even taller. It's a very bold call. It's very easy to get it wrong, but yeah, I will risk it. I like to risk it. I do not risk trading trading cryptos because I have a very well proven system from doing that for me that I use, that I created myself. So me myself with trading cryptos, I don't lose. To me, it's absolutely certain that within a 1 year time frame, I'm going to get at least a little bit of profit. It doesn't matter what is going to happen. At least a little bit of profit I'm going to make. But when it comes to calls, I'm the first. I'm the first one to make bold calls. And here, yeah, I say this candle. I think right now it definitely does not look like it. I think it's going to be taller than this one here. Mark my words. Mark my words, because from time to time I make a claim like this, and then it just happens, becomes the reality. It becomes the matrix. Okay, yeah. Let's take a look how gold has been doing, because I keep inducing it into your minds, guys. The real fear and greed index is actually gold, not whichever index that you can find. I don't know, from on Binance side or on alternative.me or whichever other, or on CoinMarketCap. They also have their own crypto fear and greed indexes, and it's actually the one I discuss every single day. It's literally this one on CoinMarketCap. But the real one is actually this one. Is this one. This is PAXG tokenized gold. And here we see, is there any fears? Is market feeling really confident? Because if they invest in gold, then definitely, there is something that they are afraid of. If they're running from gold, it means they smell money rotating into something else. Money feeling comfortable, feeling like to bet on something. Maybe even something risky, highly likely even on something risky. So, and same stuff. Yesterday was green, as you see, but the Sunday closed unexpectedly much lower than I imagined. Then daily it recovered a little bit, but today we start with the red one, and I think today is going to end red for gold. What of course will help a little bit, maybe even a lot, to crypto to keep growing. Let me take a look at chat. How long have I been talking to you guys? 39 minutes. Okay, that's good. There's a little bit of a material later for shorts here. The longer I speak, the more material I produce. And shorts actually give much better reach, much better view, much more views than, of course, live streams. They're much better way of promotion. That's why it's very important to have material to make shorts out of it. But okay, let's go over to my Twitter timeline. Let's see what can we talk about here. Breaking Sui or Sui. I still how to pronounce it, but you know what? I just forgot. I just remember that we did not look at crypto bubbles. So maybe let's go to crypto bubbles. Let's take a look. What's the situation here? Puma is some new coin listed on Binance. Here, of course, you can see the coins only listed on Binance because my system is prepared for Binance. The biggest liquidity in the spot market is on Binance. I trade on spot, so that is why I'm not really interested in any other exchanges. And I think Binance Spot has the most influence over this market, at least for now. And Huma, I've got no idea what that coin is. This one I do not trade. Minus 43, a little bit sad. Well, I hope you did not buy it. And other than that, nothing really is pumping. Much more red than green, but I think that is going to completely change. Maybe even today. I'm going even to make another bold claim, bold call. I think it's going to be today. I think today, this thing is going to flip aggressively green. Aggressively green. It's going to be roaring green. Let's see how this one ages. It's 5 a.m., so I don't care. I'm joking, of course. Okay, I think right now, all of the check marks are checked. So we can go over to my X timeline and see what the hell is going on around the world and in the crypto space. So Sui pledges 10 million for security enhancements after Citus incident. I don't even know what Citus incident was. I know Citus had some gains recent days. Well, what happened to it now? Oh wow, that was a hard one. This does not look good. Oh yeah, that wasn't good. How my algorithm would perform on it? Okay. So yeah, it actually got caught a little bit. But yeah, there is some randomness. Unfortunately, there is some randomness that you cannot remove from the market. And sometimes trades like this will happen from time to time. Trades like this will happen, but this is a highly volatile market, meaning that sometimes it falls a lot, but it also goes up a lot. So like around 20% is not really that difficult to recover. That's why, yeah. But it keeps going down. It keeps going down. So at least some money was saved here. But me, I did not trade it. I did not trade that coin. So this did not happen on my own account. But yeah, whatever happened here in crypto. Okay, let's take a look from here, for example, to here. How much is it? Minus 38. Because minus 38 is a little bit painful already. So yeah, I hope no one from you guys got caught up in this mess. But yeah, let's go back to USDT. Or you know what? Maybe let's take a look. Let's take a look at maybe one more coin from those that try to do here something. QNT. Okay, let's take a look at QNT maybe. What QNT is actually doing. QNT, I think I am trading on my account. I mean, I have like one hell of coins traded on my account, so I don't remember really. Okay, so this one is in profit actually so far. That's just 5%, so it's a tiny one. But yeah, something is going up. So that's good. And TRB, I think I also have trading in trade. Sorry, how this one is performing. This one is almost at break even for now. Okay, that's it. Let's go and read a little bit more of X. Ana Cardenas. It's happened. Well, she definitely did not use ChatGPT to correct whatever she. It happened. Like what happened? Something happened on Ripple. I think it's about the Saudi Arabia, or was it Dubai? was it UAE or Saudi Arabia that they tokenized the real estate on XRP? This is a funny one. How a president of France was treated by his own wife. Uh, his wife is like his grandmother age. It's not to think about, to be honest. But a joke, or was it on purpose? Definitely, they should be a little bit more careful about, even if it was a joke, they should be a little bit more careful about something like this, because it has a huge potential for reputational damage, emotional damage. That guy, he should make another video with reputational damage. Shadowed News asking Nanana, where are they really from? Okay, whatever. I'm not going to go into the topic. That is a very risky topic on YouTube, let me tell you. I don't want to be political. Sometimes I am anyway, but I'm trying not to. My God, it's 5:43 a.m. at where I'm at. I hope you can understand whatever from what I say, because I'm feeling like I'm falling asleep right now. I may be even dreaming by now. This is how how tired I am. Maybe all of this is just my dream. Well, I guess I will find out tomorrow. Colin Rock, that's a great last name. It's with double G, but probably it's pronounced the same. French President Emmanuel Macron responds after he apparently got assaulted in the face by his wife Brigitte while stepping off of a plane in Vietnam. Or it was in Vietnam. Macron was seen getting shoved in the face before getting off the plane, as if nothing happened. Macron has since responded to, what did he say? The incident, saying he and his wife were just joking. Okay, so it was just a joke. I think that was the best thing to say, that it was a joke. It could be a joke. It very well could be a joke. But the fact that he has wife in his grandmother's age is not a joke. That's the problem. In my eyes, that's the problem. Look on chain. Just a few hours later, top trader James Wynn was back in the casino and continued to long Bitcoin with 40x leverage. That guy is he's either very rich or absolutely crazy, because he's going to get liquidated at some point. Let me tell you, and I've been saying it for a very long time, there is no strategies that work on leverage. Sooner or later, you're going to get completely wiped out with the leverage that high, especially with leverage that high. If you use, like, I don't know, 2x or 1x, and you're trading stocks, then yeah, you can get away with it. But crypto 1x is already too much, and 40x, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. 1x, let me correct myself. 1x shorting, when you short 1x with crypto, is already too much, because of course when you long is so that one is safe. Look on chain. Okay, this is a Justine, Sam Bankman-Fried, Fried, right? But that's the English language, that you have to know how to pronounce something in order to read it. Otherwise you will probably read it wrong. But anyway, Sam Bankman-Fried's 25-year crypto fraud sentence could be cut. 25 years, what? Wow. Could be cut by 4+ years with good behavior. So he's looking at around 20 years. Co-conspirator Caroline Ellison is set for release in May. 2026. So she's going to get out pretty soon. Just one more year, you know, with some good books there in the in the cell. I think she's going to make it through. As especially if the unit that she's at is not, yeah, not overly harsh. But the guy here, 25 years, 20 years with good behavior. No wonder, no wonder this is his face expression in this post. Mine would be even weirder if I were him. I would definitely not be. Listen, if anybody gives me 20 years, I'm trying every single freaking day to get out of there. Like there is no way I sit with my hands down and until I finish 20 years. I'm trying every single day to get out from there. That I can promise you. That I'm a grinder. I'm a grinder. Once I put my head into something, I'm not giving up. And I think this YouTube channel is a good proof of it. Alex Becker, 115K tomorrow. That was 5 hours ago. Very possible. I mean, it's not far off. We're not that far from 115K. Come on. We are at where are we at? Let's go to BTC. At 108. So if you want to go to, if we want to go to 115, many percents that would be like 4 or more. Yeah, those are my mathematical math skills at 5:48 a.m. I don't know how I calculated it was 4%. I got no idea how I calculated that it was 4%. It's around 6%. So I mean, for crypto, that's nothing. Even for Bitcoin, that's nothing to make plus 6%. So very possible that we are going to get it even today. Okay, let me take a look at Rumble. Oh my God! On Rumble, not Rumble actually, in the live chat. I wanted to say in the live chat. On Rumble, there's 3 people watching me. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. I think I'm going to celebrate today. I think right after I finish live streaming, I go into the fridge and I'm opening a bottle of champagne and waking up the neighbor early at 5:49 a.m. and offer them a glass of champagne. Okay, what else we've got here? Brutal whale hunt. That was 1 hour ago. As BTC dropped below 108,000, top trader James closed part of his BTC and PP or Pepper longs, taking a 4.4 million loss to reduce his liquidation risk. This is old news. He already longed Bitcoin. This one's cool, I must say. A self-walking coffee table. That's neat. Wooden, and it knows where to come back to after it brought you. I think this is a beer and some snacks. That is what I call life. That's life. Even though I actually I don't even like beer. Yeah, maybe Captain Morgan. Captain Morgan is cool. Is okay. Cutthroat. Whatever happened to going to Fort Knox to see if the gold was there? Yeah, that's a good question. What the hell happened to that idea? it just died. They just When you took profit right before the dip, accidental. I had it all planned. Yeah, of course. Most of the time, whenever there is a large dip, my algorithm is going to close before it happens. Like at least 9 out of 10. I would even say 19 out of 20. I'm not going to be in a position. So that is why I was surprised that on Citrus it did not get out. But it was because there was a pump, a decent pump before. So and then a very short dump right after, and so that one was not signaled at all. And those instances are very rare in the market. Usually whenever market wants to dump, it shows you the dump long before. Sometimes even at least days, sometimes even weeks. How did they make this with no power tools? Yeah, that's true. That was taking a lot of work to make it like that. And there was every single part of it. Many times it was not made actually in one. Sorry, something scratching my throat out of a sudden. Hibitoshi Nakamoto, every conversation about the national debt. It's always been there, don't panic. This is a good one. We've won races with it. This is a good one too. If you don't like our boat, you can leave. A good one too. Other boats are in worse shape. Okay, this is a really good one. I must say, this is a really good meme. It's always been there. That panic. We've won races with it. Oh my god, it's fun. Okay. To this day, this remains one of the funniest scene. We all owe a debt of gratitude to the officer responsible for his incredible aim. What the hell happened here? Pepper ball, tear gas after Trump rally. So what? That guy, he got hit? What the hell happened here?
Backing up, but still.
Okay, this guy is kicking the pepper ball. What's happening next? Oh, all right. Yeah, it's kind of funny. that one is funny when it does not happen to you. It's always funny. But hey, let's move on. ETH season will make believers to millionaires and millionaires to billionaires. You're not ready. Okay. ETH season. How is ETH even doing? Alive? I mean, last time I saw ETH, it was closing a trade on my system with plus 30% in profit. Am I back in trade on it? Yeah, I'm back in trade on it. But last trade was juicy. It was really juicy. And here was the exit. It was plus 30%, I think. Yeah, here was the entry, here was the exit. Very nicely executed trade. And right now we are back at it. And to be honest, I think this trade is going to give me at least same as much. I don't want to be hyping up Ethereum because I believe it does not deserve it. But I still think it's going to make a new all-time high this cycle. It has been performing very disappointing, but I still think it's going to make a new all-time high. I don't believe in those predictions that Ethereum is going to go to, I don't know, 10,000, 20,000, not at all. But I think it's going to mark a new all-time high this cycle. So yeah, with that positive accent, let me wrap it up right now, because I've been live streaming, guys, to you for 1 hour and 1 minute, so I think that's enough. That's enough laughing at me, laughing at my poor English on the other side of the screen. And share, like, and subscribe, guys, and consider getting yourself a a small chunk of high tech. I don't know, $1 worth. This is my meme coin. I will be advertising it here forever until I die. So I think there is value in it. I will of course give it a functionality, a use case. I have a couple of ideas what the crypto market is going to like, and I will try to add it this year, still this year. And so there's only like 50 hodlers of it so far, and it has grown from $1 to $210. Counting today. So I think it's still a great opportunity. I think getting yourself $1 worth of it right now is still same as big of opportunity as it was 2 months ago when I was selling it for $1. So yeah, don't sleep on it the second time, right? Don't underestimate what I say second time, because I was live streaming about this meme coin when the price was here, and I was saying literally the same. So like I said, don't fade it. Don't fade it once again. Don't make the same mistake second time. So thank you guys for your time, and I definitely will see you sometime tomorrow. Cheers.